get your stool. Go get your stool.
Where what?
So, because we're going to make the cookies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Tiffany Stewart and this is my son Isaiah. You want to say hey?
Hey.
Hey. Today's video is just going to be a short, simple video. I don't know if you guys seen my vision board birthday bash video where I discussed some of my dreams. One being making more memorable moments for me and my son. Me and my son and I? Whatever. The point is, I want to make more rememberable moments for us. So that's what this video is about, checking off one of my goals. Today we are going to be making cookies. What kind of cookies are we making?
Halloween cookies.
Halloween cookies.
And they're pumpkin Halloween cookies.
Yeah, so we're going to make cookies.
And they're pumpkins.
Pumpkins. Yeah, there are pictures of pumpkins. In addition to making our cookies, we're going to decorate our front porch because I noticed that somebody likes to eat cookies and see the decorations on people's houses when we drive by. He loves them. So I said we'll get some of our own this year. Look, ideally, I would love to make homemade cookies and all that jazz. However, I don't know how to make homemade cookies. I don't even think baking is my strong suit. Those are that's icing. Baking is not my strong suit, okay? Even when I follow directions, I still somehow forget to add like eggs and stuff. I don't know. It's just not for me. So I don't proclaim to be anybody's super mom, Wonder Woman, Wonder Mom, super mom, nothing. I'm just Tiffany, and Tiffany is gonna make some of these cookies right here from the pre-package, which works for us. It works for me. As you guys can see, it comes pre-packaged with sugar cookies pre-made, sprinkles of different variations, and some icing that my son has in his hands. Here are the icings that it came with: orange, green, and black. You would think that using pre-made cookies would be a breeze and a messless task. However, somehow we ended up with a filthy, dirty counter and floor afterwards. And it seemed like I did all of the work while my son did all of the eating. You guys remember that meme? I got sprinkles in your hair. Okay, so I may suppose that might be a reason why the kitchen got so dirty. But as you can see, he is still eating up all of the decorations. And because he ate everything, we could really only make 6 cookies because we had nothing left over for the rest of the 10 that was left in the pack. Here are the cookies that we were able to make from the decorations he didn't eat. Okay, so I thought I'd sit down and do a quick chat and update with you guys while I wait for our oven to heat up because we're going to have taquitos. Let me scoot back because I'm all in the camera. The last few days have been really emotionally taxing. So this weekend my son fell and he received a head trauma. He has a hematoma, and when your child's injured, it's already scary enough. But when they're telling you that the type of head injury that he has, the blood could leak onto his brain and he could die, it's like, oh my God. So the doctors gave us 2 options. By us, I mean me and him. 2 options: either to CAT scan him to see if blood was actually forming around his brain, which they said that according to research, 1 in 1,000 children his age receive cancer because of CAT scans. So he had a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting cancer if I decided to authorize it, and I said no. Or 2, which is the route we went, to monitor him. So every 2 hours he will be engaged to see if he was deteriorating, which would indicate that he was bleeding on the brain. So they sent us home and told me to wake him up because now it's the middle of the night, and by the time he goes to bed, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to wake him every 2 hours, so I'll wake him up, around 3:30, and I'm asking him questions as I've been instructed by the doctor. Ask him questions he knows answers to, should have no problem answering. If he can't answer them, then bring him back immediately, because clearly there's something wrong and we need to, be expeditious with acting. The problem is, because he didn't go to bed till 1:30, he was hurt, and I'm waking him up now 2 hours later when he's exhausted and hurt. I couldn't decipher, is he not cooperating because he's deteriorating, or because he's just tired? So I'm like, how old are you, Isaias? What's your last name, Isaias? Who am I, Isaias? And he's like, I don't know, Mommy. I don't know. And I'm just like, oh my Lord. So I just remember just finding peace in the moment, and just like everything in me just came to like, and I put my hands on him and I just prayed. And I am a firm believer in holding God accountable to his word. Your word says, by your stripes we are healed, So I just declared and decreed over my son that he was healthy, that he was whole, that he was restored. And that I just gave it to God. And I laid down next to him and I kissed him, I held him. Because it's a scary feeling that, what if my son doesn't wake up in the morning? No parent wants to feel that. So, but I prayed and I said to God, I'm believing your word. I just prayed. I just declared it. You said, ask and you shall receive. I just started quoting scripture. This is what you said. So you got to do what you said you're going to do in your word, or we got a problem. So I went to bed knowing that God is my God and he's going to come through. So we ended up getting up around 7 a.m. And his goal when we went to bed around 1:30 was like that. It was like that big. Swollen and protruded, and that the skull like did a total 180. It was just, his head has a slight deformity to it, but not really unless you're like super squinting, like but he still has a hematoma, but it's almost healed. So I was just like, thank God, we're now in a clear zone. The doctor says he has 0% chance of bleeding on the brain at this point at where he's at. And so I'm relieved, I'm grateful. So it was super, super important to me to start living my goals and my dreams that I've had for my family, especially after that incident where I put on, if you see my vision board birthday bash, you've seen that I was saying I wanted to create more rememberable moments for myself and Isaias. So I immediately, after, he was feeling better, so I immediately went out last night, bought some cookies so that we could decorate, bought some decorations so that we can do our porch, so that he can have these moments of, I remember growing up, my mom used to always get cookies and we decorate them for the holiday season. We decorate our front porch and start making these moments count. So I just wanted to really sit down one-on-one before our taquitos get done to say that don't wait till tomorrow. Stop procrastinating if you have goals and dreams. Let's live life and take advantage and make memories, because we truly never know if today is the last day. So love yourselves, love your children, love your friends, your family, love God if that's your thing. There's only one life, and we don't want to wake up tomorrow and realize time is out. That's so morbid. That is, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Because I don't want to end on a negative or like a Debbie Downer. Because I'm not down. I'm not. But I just want everybody to live, get, go, and do. Because we should all be happy. And we should do things that make us happy within reason. And I guess that's just my encouragement for the day. Be happy. Do things to make you happy. While we finished waiting for our taquitos to heat up, we went outside, decorated our front porch, and I'm really proud of myself because this is not my type of activity, but I'm making memories for my son. Once we were done decorating, we grabbed a couple of cookies, sat on the front porch, and just people watched for a little bit, and that was our evening. I'm always thankful that you guys chose to spend time with us today. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know every time we post up here. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, I'm on Instagram and Snapchat. Until next time, you guys have a great week. Bye!